The TARDIS rested amidst a vast expanse of space, shimmering and shifting through all shades among the stars. However, suddenly, as if awakening from a timeless slumber, a peculiar anomaly began to unfold. Monitors blinked, and systems flickered, resembling porcelain stars in the night sky. Consoles flashed with strange colors. It seemed as if the TARDIS had gone mad, though that would be the simplest explanation for what was transpiring. The Doctor, directing his gaze at the monitor, discovered the image of a girl young, mysterious, with dark eyes. Her eyes sparkled with secrecy, and her face reflected an unfathomable drama. It was a distress signal, thought the Doctor, a signal calling him into an uncharted story. Fate had brought him to Westeros, a land where fire-breathing dragons and magic, wars, and intrigues wove the web of human destinies. The Doctor, setting the TARDIS on a course of mysteries and dangers, guided by the shimmer and melody of time and space. With a storm of light and sound, the TARDIS landed in an ancient forest, amidst green valleys and majestic mountains. Upon arrival, he sensed the scent of smoke in the air, but the instruments showed no anomalies. Suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, the mountain dwellers appeared in tribe of primitives living high in the mountains. In his characteristic style, the Doctor attempted to engage them in conversation about advanced technologies and space travel, but it failed to impress them. They led the Doctor to their village, where a fire smoldered, and the air was filled with the aroma of cooking food. Upon entering the village, his gaze, full of curiosity, settled on the girl he had seen on the monitor. Arya of House Stark, he learned from the villagers, gave the impression of a calm yet strong personality. Arya spoke about the fate of Westeros, the destruction, deaneries, and the dragons. Her words seemed like delusions, something fabricated, but for the Doctor, the master of time and space, nothing was impossible. Then he heard about the faceless god, who had chosen Arya as a sacrifice. She must die. Baelor Mortalis, all men must die. This is more complex than I imagined, thought the Doctor. He could not allow humanity to become a pawn in the game of divine forces. Reaching the limit of his resolve, the Doctor bestowed upon her a portion of his regeneration. This act not only restored her life, but also granted her eternity. For principle, for justice, he was willing to make the sacrifice. Divine intervention was unnecessary, man, and his time machine became fighters against fatal scenarios. We will meet again soon, Arya, promised the Doctor, sensing that events were just beginning to unfold, and there was still time. The Doctor landed in the place where Daenerys, in a mad rage, had ravaged Westeros. Amidst the devastation, flames, and chaos, he noticed Jon Snow standing before the storm of destruction with eyes full of emotions. Loyalty, love, and longing. A man with such a gaze could not kill the love of his life, there was something else here. He entered an uneven battle, with something he himself did not fully comprehend. The battle was deadly, the surface of Westeros shimmered with fire, and the Doctor realized that to overcome the darkness, he needed to become the light. The process of regeneration began, and he transformed, absorbing the energy of chaos and destruction around him. At that moment, as light and darkness merged into one stream, Jon watched in astonishment. An explosion of monstrous force occurred. The TARDIS hummed, as if responding to the changes happening to its owner. The column of flame and energy around the Doctor contracted, creating a black hole at the center of the destruction. Time stood still. In the moment when the Doctor met Arya's gaze, she asked,
"Were you looking for me?"
Surprise reflected in her dark eyes. "Yes, I was looking for you, Arya. I know you have much to tell me, don't you?" the Doctor asked.
"But you're the Doctor, you already know everything."
Arya replied in amazement, pointing the Doctor towards the entrance of the castle. Walking into the room, the Doctor saw many relics belonging to other people. The crown of the Lord of Twins, you coldly slit his throat.
"Yes, he deserves such a death. He orchestrated the Red Wedding and killed members of my family."
"And the Lord commanding the Royal Guard in Bravos, you killed him too because he deserved it."
"Yes."
she replied dryly. "And Lord Baelish, you executed."
"Yes, they were all bad people, they deserved such a death."
"But why did you frame your brother Jon and kill Daenerys using his face? He's not a bad person." Arya looked at the Doctor, seeing in him someone who might understand her difficult decisions.
"They were all part of what needed to be changed. But I understand that time is non-linear, and sometimes you need to sacrifice someone to maintain the balance of the universe."
She answered, leaning into the complex story she was about to tell.
"Jon is weak, he would never have killed that crazy bitch. He loved her too much, and for the sake of all of Westeros, I had no other choice."
"You lured me here," said the Doctor, his voice echoing with the resonance of old times. "Played on my vanity and deceitfully gained immortality." Arya, looking at the Doctor, realized the weight of her actions. "I'm not angry," he uttered. "I'm furious. Furious that if you cross my path again, I will destroy you. And it's not a threat, it's a promise."
"Time will tell, Doctor. Perhaps, one day, we will meet again, and then I will be ready to account for my deeds."
At the moment of the explosion, the doctor felt an internal burst of energy, and his figure began to blur, distorting in the shimmering light. The energy of regeneration permeated every cell of his being, instantly altering his appearance. Soon, the whirlwind of light settled, and in his place stood a new doctor. The doctor surveyed his new body, feeling the subtle threads of his previous self. The regeneration spectacle brought something amazing and mysterious.
Damn it, I'm a woman.
Exclaimed the doctor, experiencing a strange discomfort from this unexpected change. The eyes of the new body flashed with surprise and even a hint of fear. He was in Daenerys Targaryen's body.
Thoughts in order, heart in order.
He whispered to himself, striving to grasp this new reality.